warm welcome to the city of Stavanger in Norway. We're here for the Gruyère European Curling Championships 2013. Other attractions in this oil-rich city include the old Stavanger, cobble streets, cathedrals. It's often referred to as Norway's largest small town. The impressive Stormarka Arena is where all the action is taking place this week. And we've reached women's draw 7, where our feature game will be Scotland against Sweden, two of the fancied teams here this week.
On sheet D, Latvia and Italy. And on sheet E, Scotland and Sweden.
You're listening to Alison Walker and Kenny Edwards. We'll be bringing you live commentary on the whole game and keeping you well updated with everything else that's happening over these 5 sheets this evening. And here are the teams for Scotland. The lead, Claire Hamilton. In second, Vicky Adams. Third for Scotland, Anna Sloan. And the team skip, Eve Muirhead. For Sweden, we have the skip Margareta Sigfridsson. The second, Maria Wennerstrom. Tina Bertrup lines up at third. The fourth, throwing the skip stones, Maria Pritz. There are the standings. Scotland leading the way with Switzerland. 6 wins, no losses. Sweden with 4 victories and 2 defeats. Further down the rankings, Czech Republic 2 and 4, Latvia 1 and 5, the same as Norway, the home nation. And there are the other matches going on in the Stormarka Arena this evening. Norway against the Czech Republic. It's Germany, Switzerland, Denmark, Russia, Latvia and Italy. And of course, our featured game, Scotland against Sweden. Time to get the thoughts of Kenny Edwards ahead of this one. Scotland looking very strong so far, Kenny.
Yeah, they certainly are, Alison. Scotland head and shoulders above the rest of the teams here this week so far. Sweden, seen quite a bit of them throughout the week, and they're sort of blowing hot and cold. If they can just string a few good ends together, you'd expect they could mix it with this young Scottish side. But straight away you can see the confidence of Team Scotland. They're calling the corner guard, just going to ignore that Yellowstone in the house.
Taking the game straight to the Swedes.
Wasted! Ricky!
Claire Hamilton.
Got a lot of curling to do. Here, it's away now. Yep, back. Yep, Vicky, go, go, go. Go, go, go. Hard. Okay, well swept. Good there. Good, Claire. Good shot.
And they're happy with that final placement as the guard.
60. 65 eventuelt da. 60. Det flyter. 60.
Margareta Sigfridsson, known as Magan. The lead for Sweden. But also the skip. And it's a situation and a role that's worked pretty well for them over the years.
50.
Yeah, I think only once at major championships has she ever failed to medal.
Okay.
So a great start, and always a great team to represent Sweden. Never too far away. An unsteady start from Sweden, just 2 stones back of the tee.
There is Claire Hamilton,
Wait, quite good.
just 24.
Wait's good.
Only good.
17 years
Line
curling.
good. Vicky.
And I must say how
Easy,
lean and fit this
Easy,
Scottish
Carl.
team are looking,
Vicky,
Kenny.
slow as you can. Last minute.
Yeah, they certainly are.
Right,
They
Vicky.
spend a lot of time in the gym back
Yeah,
home.
hard. Hard. Come
Most
on,
of them
it's
have
really
actually
good.
moved to
Go,
Stirling
go, go, go.
just to
Good, Claire.
be together, live together, and concentrate. Their main focus will be for the Olympics
Ska vi
this
köra
year.
20 på den eller den? Jag tycker 20 är en curlande hand. 20!
A reminder of the stone colours for you there, the Scots. They're with the reds, Sweden
Jag tycker
yellows.
nog att vi ska slå. 20 då. Det ligger precis framför 10. 20! Bra att ta garden annars. Yes.
And I think we can expect quite a tussle between these two. They do know each other extremely well. They know the strengths and weaknesses.
30!
This is one of the strengths of the Swedish team, Maria Wennerström.
Hårt!
Usually a very consistent player.
Hej!
Well, just not
Bra där.
getting
Det är bra Maria. Bra där.
past that corner guard. But rolls down into
Bra så.
12 foot. I think Scotland will maybe just play the hit and check across.
Okay.
Scotland have been fortunate enough to pick up quite a big
Just
score
solid.
early on in most of their
I
games.
don't think I'll do too much here.
And been able to run out quite comfortable winners
Because it's closer though.
so far.
It does move into
Maybe the
So
Czech
does it
Republic
handle?
pushed them all the way to the 10th end, but that's probably the only team that really has taken them down the final stretch.
Normal.
Second, Vicky Adams,
Normal.
4 years old.
Double E.
No, no for a P. No for a P. Curl. Curl.
Good.
Good bet. Good bet. Come on. Okay.
It's a reminder of the rules of play for you. 6 ends minimum, 73 minutes for each team. That's the time, the allocated time, and 1 coach interaction with the clock continuing to run.
Bak leading. Kom med. Kom med. Ja! Hårt! Nej! Jobba nu! Hårt
Nice shot from
Upp på.
Wennerström of Sweden. Gets some checks right across to the face, so makes up for an earlier error.
Just throw a free.
Sweden on 4 wins. They really could do with putting together another couple at least to make sure they're around and in the business end at the end of the week
Yeah, I think so.
in the mix.
Just try not to jump it though, because it will stay straight.
Right,
up here,
okay.
I think.
Gonna need to go.
Hard then. Okay, just wait. Just wait.
Okay, we're fine. We're fine. 7.
Close. Close. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you gotta go. You gotta go, guys.
So electing to
Good wait.
play the freeze on that. Probably not the call here in the first end, maybe later in the game.
Nice wait. Yeah.
Good wait.
Just over curled. Both teams do get
Yeah.
10-minute practice before the game gets underway. So they do know roughly where the curl is on the sheet.
Run.
They've been punished for their mistake.
And at this level, there aren't too many variables on the ice when they've had a practice on it.
Normal.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I don't think I'll do much.
The ice makers work so hard at making it just the right surface for the curlers to produce the best type of curling. Here from 5 a.m. till
Close.
Yeah.
12 p.m. sorting it. Anna Sloan, for Scotland.
Yeah! Whoa! Whoa! Good, good.
So nice double from Anna, but I think Sweden probably sits second shot.
Eller dubbel! Vill du spela samma eller dubbel? 80! Ja.
So it'll just be a straightforward takeout from Christina Bertrup.
Christina, 36 years old. From Sundsvall, in Sweden.
Rent, rent, rent. Bra. Bra, Magdalena. Feliz. Vad sa ni, 90? Ja.
This team, silver medalists, of course, in the World Championships earlier this year.
I think you need to go this
And
hand
guess who they
though.
lost out to?
Yeah.
Scotland.
Controlled. Controlled.
Okay.
I think just a firm control. Yeah. I don't think it'll do too much.
Okay. Get on it early enough.
Yeah. Just make sure that that is there. Control! Yeah!
Five!
Whoa! Yeah!
Yeah!
Yeah! Adrian, clear.
Go, go, go!
Go,
Hard!
go, go, go. Okay, good, Anna. Nice throw. Good, Anna.
Nicely played by Anna Sloan, hits and rolls to the centre line, but didn't quite get right across in front of the yellow.
I'll call me. Yeah.
This is really playing into Sweden's hands, keeping things clean. That's why Sweden are trying to tidy things up, and Scotland were trying to get the guards on early.
Move's nice, like it's not uncontrollable.
I don't think this would do too much. Yeah! 90!
Maria Pritz, the fourth for the Swedish team. 37 years old.
And just squeezes it past. And that's a great shot.
Yep, Sweden looking good. 1 and 2 stones.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to do much.
No, I don't think it did too much.
The double is there
Do a
though.
little bit.
Guess we're hitting the roll again.
Yeah.
No, it actually isn't bad, Eve.
Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah.
I quite like that.
Don't mind going a wee bit further across. Yeah. Normal. Yeah.
So electing to play this on the end turn.
Eve Muirhead, just 23. She thinks
Whoa, clean, clean.
she appears to be around forever, but she's only in her early 20s, long way to go.
Good.
And that looks good enough.
That's fine.
Good Eve. Sorry, it's fine. You're there. Ska vi köra dubbeln? Jag tycker vi kan chappa också. Ja. Så vi inte sätter ner den. Jag skulle vilja att du spelar 80. Ja. 80! Ja.
Yeah, Sweden will probably just try and hit and
Tycker det känns ganska
maybe
smart
roll a
att
couple of
chappa
feet to
den
the
där.
left.
Ja, vi behöver ju inte gå på dubbeln egentligen. Då har de ju...
We'll want to hang around, can't afford to roll out or catch it on the high side, drive it back onto the red. And leave Scotland with a chance of picking up a 2.
Förra var 90 eller? Yes. Vänta! Clearing! Vänta! Hårt! 70! Nej!
Maria Pritz with her last stone
Nej då.
for Sweden.
Ja! Nej, nej! Fint!
Makes a nice
Stanna,
double.
ja. Bra, Maggan.
It'll be a straightforward
Inte där.
hit and stick for 1 for Scotland's Eve Muirhead.
okay, just the same place.
Yeah.
Didn't do an awful lot up here.
So the last stone of this first end
Clean.
for Scotland's
Just
Eve
clean.
Muirhead.
Just clean. Just clean. Yeah.
Yep.
Yes!
Good Eve.
Good.
Nicely done.
And decent enough start. It's 1-2 Scotland. The first end, Scotland 1, Sweden 0.
Yeah.
Good end.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's quite good end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Kan komma center va? Ja. Vet aldrig riktigt. Precis med de här. Ska vi dra på den här oavsett eller ska vi slå en?
So you see most of the teams now in action. Kenny,
En runda väl om de...
who have you been impressed by in the women's section?
Inte säkert men de gör det.
I think head and shoulders above all the rest has been Scotland's Eve Muirhead. Really consistently playing well. Right down through the whole team. Playing pretty steady. And other sides have maybe just had one or two bad games where they've suffered defeats. And maybe Scotland have peaked a little bit early in this tournament, I don't know, but certainly as it stands at the moment, they're certainly my clear favourites.
As we get the second end underway.
Right to center line then.
3, 4, 2, 3.
Go, go, go. Right,
And Eve Muirhead's out to give it a helping hand. Just dragging it a bit closer to that centre line.
this way.
That's right. Good, that's right.
65 om något men 60. Lång väg va?
De har dragit där.
Yes.
65 kanske?
Ja.
Utan där.
Linjen är bra.
Håller bra fart, det är 8-4.
Kan curla.
Dra om det går.
Om ni kan så dra.
Ja, det är bara att köra. Köra långt bak. Kör, kör, kör. Hårt.
Ja, ja. Spänna lite då. Det är bra.
So Sweden trying to get around the centre guard first. Scotland trying to get that whole centre line clustered up with a few stones so that they can get one right round in behind and make it really difficult for Sweden to take advantage and pick up a couple of shots with that last stone.
So that's what we can expect Claire to do here. Claire Hamilton.
Really hard. 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 Come on, back. Go, 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 go.
Okay, good. Okay, Claire.
Looked like a great scrub by the front end of Scotland as we take a look at the game between Germany and Switzerland.
Yep, first end. Switzerland possibly favourites in this one. Well, undoubtedly favourites in this one. Last stone from Miriam Ott.
Bättre linje, gärna.
Looks like she already has one in there.
Bra linjer. Dra om ni kan.
Om ni kan.
And she picks up 2 after the first end. Germany 0, Switzerland 2.
Ligger bra, den ligger bra.
Fint.
Bra, bra Maggan. 6 spelet.
Ja, det är samma. Ja. Exakt samma. Fart, samma.
De är lika ja.
We said,
I guess you did it from top 8.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I got 18 on Claire.
Yeah, okay. Hey, Lane's
Pretty
good.
close.
6.
7.
I think you can leave it late.
7, 8.
Very close.
7.
Whoa,
8.
I think it's line.
Whoa, we're right. We're right up.
Whoa.
This one looking a little high and heavy.
10.
And miles away from what was asked for.
Might still have a part to play.
Yeah, it's not in too bad a spot right back there. But would have maybe want to just move that
55
yellow at its top of 4.
Yep. That's it. Femtio. Ren! 53. Maria! Bra! Ren! Det är bra linje! Bara framkant! Ja, det är bara fram! Ja! Ja, linje! Ner på 10! Ja, linje! Jättebra linje! 23! Förbi våran!
So Sweden spreading the play.
Bra. Bra jobb! Inte där. Bra.
Now it's decision time for Scotland. Do they go after the open yellow or do they come around the centre guard? If you come around the centre guard, don't make it perfectly. Good face. Probably giving up 3, so that's why they're just electing to pick the open one. Does enough. Moves the backing. Will Sweden play the hit or will they just draw up against it?
Ja. Helst lite förbi så de inte kan skjuta bort båda.
Det är bra.
90.
Ja. Det är rakt.
Ja, hyfsat. Jag tror det curlar lite i början.
Ja.
So they are going to just play the hit and check over.
90! Ja! Hej! Ja! Jätteviktigt!
And a complete miss by Maria Winnerstrom. She is wearing a bandage on her right arm. So whether that's maybe got something to do with the way she threw that one.
Yeah. Like that.
Okay.
You can hit it higher. Control.
And it is so unusual for that to happen.
Maybe that's because you can hit it higher.
You do wonder if it's
Controlled.
Okay.
And it's the
something else rather than just something that happened
Good control.
that caused
Yeah.
it.
50, right on the nose.
controlled. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Just trying to run the guard back. Doesn't make it, and doesn't really open up the yellow completely. If Sweden could get round in behind it. I think if you're going to play that shot, you don't throw it at control, you throw it at peel weight. Make sure you shift the guard right out of there.
So a couple of mistakes on really both sides.
Brut! Måste! Ja, brut! Ja, känns bra. Brut! Lämna kort. 8-4. Runda då! Frys då. Precis frys. Limma runda, limma frys. Ända emot frys. Ända frys. Snackmagan. Det är bra här. Det är bra skött det där. Fint.
So ends up in a good spot actually. If they catch the yellow at all,
Control.
it's going to go right back onto the red.
Our save is clear. I think control. Well, easy. I think easy control. 60s.
So she's looking for a nose hit here, trying to take control at the top of the forefoot. Even if it does jam on the back red, they won't be too worried. It's all about keeping this shooter, the one that Anna's playing at the moment, right in front of the yellow stones.
Control down. Control. Close. Yeah. Free! No! Oh!
That's nicely played, and it does stick the yellow at the back, but as we said, not too worried about that.
The important thing was keeping it in front of the yellow.
Lätt spår så. Ja, men sen den ligger fri och vi vickar bak. Ja, det är lätt spår. Försiktigt med isen bara. Ja, det kändes som det var stenkall. Kom igen! 35! 30! Det är bra med nu. Nej! 30! Ja! Nej! 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 Nej, nej, nej! Nej, nej, nej! Hala då. Tappa mycket fart. Hala då. Okay. Bra.
That's not a great shot from Sweden,
Or like,
because I think Scotland will have the chance maybe to play the hit and check in behind that centre guard.
right, nose is good actually.
Or if we are slightly high, I like trying to get rid of one of them.
Yeah,
if we
I
can.
like that.
You know, we
Control.
don't mind.
Not
Yeah.
bad. You know,
Wouldn't be
if
too
you're
worried
quick,
about
it's
getting
not
rid of one of them.
Yeah, it doesn't do too much.
Yellow's at the back. Not at this stage anyway. You've got two other counters.
Okay, right in the nose is nice.
Yeah, okay.
I'm trying to get rid of one of those back.
Just kind of controlled.
Controlled. Like solid control.
Yeah, okay.
So maybe just a fraction inside of nose would be perfect.
Control! Normal! Normal!
Close! Whoa, whoa!
This one's a little heavier than Anna Sloan, so expect this one to run a little straighter. So that was the problem with trying to play the up weight and remove another yellow.
Okay, okay. I think that's all. Landar ju lite bättre.
You end up sticking it on the back.
Tusan vad vi ska göra.
You might get punished for it.
Kommer bakom tinan där vi... Det är vilket som ska ut långt ut där.
Really had to ensure of keeping the shooter.
Jag kan gilla den här. Ja. Spelar du en 0? Ja. Ja. Oj, kasta solen. Ja, mitt bakom då. Så det var helt okej att visa lite, borde man sätta. Ja, men vi försöker vicka bakom. Ja, ja då, vi kan visa lite grann. 0. Ja.
So Gruyère Pritz going to try and hit roll in behind this guard. Supers are on it early. Trying to hold this one straight. Have they done enough? Don't think they have.
Way too far for them, hasn't it?
Do you like coming back to this Eve?
Here we're looking good for a steer.
Yeah, I know.
If it is heavy, come back. But
Okay, I just
the
as
last
long
as long as we're not here.
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. So anyway, from top 4 to here, but right touching 4 foot's perfect. Even going half here. Like
Yeah,
what?
I don't mind going for 8 foot showing half.
Yeah, like that's nice. As long as we're not deeper than that. Right, so for draw the button, you gave me what, that?
Draw the button, I can
So
do that.
quite an aggressive call from Scotland. I don't think there's any need to go around this guard. It's fraught with danger.
3,
If you slip back of tee,
10, 15.
Okay,
you may leave quite a nice double. And if you go right back to the yellow, Sweden would have a relatively easy slash double for 3. So maybe just split the house on the tee line. The opposite side would be the sensible call.
Yep, minimise what Sweden might gain from this damage limitation. A sensible option.
Okay, where? 8 foot, guys! 8 foot! Just
Easy,
8
look
foot!
what,
6!
look what.
6!
Line's perfect, clear.
Close! Just here, guys! Just here! Just here! Just here! Just here! Yep, clear! Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Good.
Played it nicely though.
Eve was happy with the line, certainly, as soon as she released it.
Yeah, just had a smaller target area to throw that one at by playing that shot.
Well judged.
So Scotland have done all they can. What's the best Sweden can get out of this, do you think, Kenny?
The best they can get out is just push that red back at back 8 foot weight and pick up the one. There's enough curl on the ice. Maria Pritch should be able to see around 3/4 of the red. These are difficult shots, though. You tend to maybe just play a little bit more than you should.
We're a bit closer there, but you can see that wee bit of the red showing
Ja, den behöver trycka tillbaka torr, men alltså
from
det känns ju
Maria
som att
Pritz's angle.
bara vi kommer uppe på så. Ja, den är ju på knappen i princip. Ja.
So we have the last stone of this second end.
Inte trög då. Ingenting!
Can Sweden get out of this?
Nej! Nej! Rent! Rent! Ja! Hack! Rent bara! Hack!
Kör va?
Ja! Precis ut! Ja! Perfekt fart!
Looks pretty nice, though.
Bra! Bra!
Oj, jag tappar mycket fart när jag har den.
Bra så! Bra!
Safely executed for Sweden. No frills. And it means things are levelled up after 2. Scotland 1, Sweden 1.
Bra omgångar, vi hade ju verkligen
Ja, press förut. Satte bra press på den. Ja. Vad skönt.
You're watching live coverage from the Gruyère European Curling Championships 2013, coming to you live from Solmark Arena, Stavanger in Norway.
Ja, inte jättelång.
Commentary from me, Alison Walker, alongside me, Kenny Edwards, bringing this featured game between Scotland and Sweden. And it's one apiece so far. We expected this one to be close. The two teams been vying at the top of women's European curling certainly for a number of years,
Bra linje.
and always there or thereabouts in the medals.
Jättefin linje.
Scotland having the better time of it this week so far with 6 wins. Sweden with 4,
Bra spel. Fint.
still expected to be there at the end of the week.
I think, yeah. Scotland's ready now.
And the two teams have only played each other once, I think, this season, Kenny. It was a narrow win for Scotland.
Yeah, they certainly have. That was at the Masters of Curling last month out in Canada. And it was in the quarter-final of probably one of the biggest tournaments these guys will play in a season. And it did go to Team Muirhead.
So many of the top teams head out to Canada now for the competition and the quality of play
Set that.
and the training.
My hands are starting.
Canadian curling very, very strong.
Pass på linjen lite tajt. Ja, dra den nära. Ja. Det ligger ganska bra. Det ser en curl.
Although we say the Canadian game is pretty strong, Alison, what I would say is there's not as much a gulf between the women's level and the Europeans than there is in the men's. The men's, there's quite a big gulf between the maybe top 2 or 3 men's teams in Europe and the rest, but in the women's.
Up here.
There's a lot of good teams in Europe that could go out
Yep.
into Canada and mix it and probably win a competition out there.
Okay.
It's
Oh, fine.
a lot more even.
Wait, Megan.
Just for weight, yeah!
6, 7, 5,
Hard for line!
3.
Whoa! Yep.
So, a mistake from Scotland's Claire Hamilton. Just not getting around the guard.
Jag vill dra in den. Ja, jag vill också gå in. Ingen bra rundning eller? Rundningen känns jättebra. Vi är liksom jättebra på alla nu.
Då måste vi gå runt alltihop.
Okej.
Den där ligger ju för en skjut på den där.
Okej.
Men vi kan gå runt.
Jag tycker det.
Jag tycker det vore lite nice att slå den där, men ta den då.
You can see the little bandage on her wrist
10
there.
ändå. Precis runt.
Vad är det för då?
60.
Ja.
Just looking at the technique, the handle she's got there. See her little pinky at the end, just at the end of the handle. She's generally coached not to do that because you tend to just flick the stone out with unintentionally with your pinky at the end when you release it. So
So maybe she is nursing something and protecting it slightly. But not too much wrong with that shot.
still think Scotland would be able to play the double.
Yeah, I think so. I think with the reverse kick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might move in here.
Just tie up nose. Yeah, like 3/4.
Yeah.
Yeah, just tie up nose. Take your
So
time.
looking to drive this yellow straight back.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. Roll that, Anna.
And shifts everything.
Perfect.
That should have moved. Yep, she gets rid of all the yellows. Nice shot from.
All in a day's work, but she'll be pleased it all worked out.
Look at 2 corners now. Good.
Away go all the yellows. And the house clear.
Hey, up. Yep.
So another mistake from Winnerstrom and Carla Guevara's early on in this game.
Cygnus will move.
Okay, yeah. I don't know if I'll do too much. Okay. I guess even if
Would you like centre?
what do you like? 3? 3-1?
I was going to say 05, but
Okay.
think about it.
But I suppose if you're going to make the errors, make them early. Providing they're not too costly and you go too far behind. Vicky Adams, second stone after that.
7.
Whoa, easy.
7, 8.
Great shot previously.
8, 7. 8. No, only Claire.
Clear only.
No.
A lot of curling.
No. Boy. Yep. Yep, go. Hard. Go. Quebec.
Let's check on sheet B though. Germany against Switzerland. The Swiss 2 up. We're in the second end. Let's see. German skip Andrea Schopp hoping to get her team back into this.
Whoa! No.
Ja, rent.
Rent. Ja. Rent. Wow.
But she hasn't managed it.
Bra. Bra Nina.
Going grimace from Andrea.
Perfekt. Bra spel. Bra spel. Kom Maggan.
That's another shot to the Swiss.
Yeah. Okay, I got 13.
Who lead now 3-0 in that one.
I'd like 15.
We're concentrating on the game between Scotland and Sweden. It's one apiece, and we're in the third end.
One's good. Seven's good. 7. Line only. 8. Line only.
Yeah, Scotland elected to come around the corner guard. They don't feel that yellow back of the 12-foot really is in play.
8, 9. Clear.
Clear, get ready.
Yep. And go clear.
Go, clear.
Go clear. Go, 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 go. Okay.
So although not sitting in shot position, they've pulled the play around that corner guard and forced Sweden to chase them.
75 på oss.
So even just like a half mistake from Sweden could
Det är bra.
end up with an opportunity for 2 here in this third end.
Yep, Sweden have to be careful here.
Håller på den här.
A bit wayward with a couple of shots.
Bra fart. Bra linje.
Just need to tighten things up.
Lite långt.
Den som bra fart.
Precis där. Hårt! 10. Bara 10. Ja!
Kom igen, jobba ner den där.
Jobba!
Hårt tjejer, hårt! Ja, det är bra där. Bra Nina. Ligger 2.
That's quite a nice spot, but I think you should be able to get around that. Maybe at back 8-foot weight to chip it to the side.
Okay.
Because even that. Just high nose. Normal or controlled? We've had a few hits up here.
Yeah.
Not sure if I like this run back.
I had double up here that was on the nose.
Same as that.
So
You've got another corner on the other side. I think you just come around and corner freeze the yellow. If you bounce off it, you're going to be sitting your shot stone anyway.
No! Go for the back one. No, not
He
the
knows
back
it.
one.
You're going to stick the yellow in the back.
Yep. Yeah. Carol. Okay. Okay.
A little bit fortunate with that.
not the worst result for Scotland.
Yes, Sweden now got the chance to split the house. So any advantage that Scotland had gained, they've lost now.
Spontant ska jag säga att det inte är lika lätt, men kanske 70. Framför 10 vill vi gärna vara. Ja. Ser du om den här sidan? Kan det vara 70? Ja, kan det vara. Den borde ju vara på 10. Så är vi lite försiktiga. Ja. Tänker ändå 65 som marginal, ja. Okej. Det är min känsla, men jag vet inte vad ni har för känsla i marginalen. 70. Känns lätt, känns jättelätt. 69. Det är 10! Helt upp om den är lång, helt upp! Tycker det är bra fart! 10! Inte så lång. Tror vi är på sop. Vi är där i fart. Ja. Det är 10. Vi är på sop.
Doesn't really want to sit in the open
Jag tror vi drar den. Vi är perfekt i
with
fart
this.
om vi bara lämnar.
Weirhead would take a run at it and try and check in behind.
Härligt. Vad sa du?
I think that's exactly what she's going to do.
Maria, 65-70. Bra spel. Snyggt.
Is that where she intended it
Hade inte deras corner med den som...
to finish?
I think she maybe intended it to be right in behind or either just edge of the forefoot, so it's kind of ended up in no man's land really.
Like it, I'll move in here.
Okay, just a hit and roll in. Yeah. As long as we sit short. Solid.
Yeah, I'll move nice in here.
Yeah. Yeah, it should move pretty big, I think.
Yeah, control. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah.
So looking for a nice hit and check in.
Whoa. Yeah.
So, although don't sit first or second shot
Fine, good effort. Great.
with that stone, Sweden have got to be very careful.
Yeah, 57. Yeah. Okay,
It's certainly given the Swedes something to think about.
If it had been 56, we would have nailed it. Yeah. Picked it off.
In terms of their final shot.
Yeah, don't want to slip back a tee of this. 'Cause I think Eve Muirhead would certainly have a go at the double for 3. Won't mind
Samma is, Maggan.
having
Lite omsätt mindre bara.
a go at risk over rewards, really.
Samma.
Chance to pick up 3 or give up 1. I think you've got to take a
Viktigare på samma linje.
chance at the 3
Samma eller omsätt.
this early in the game.
Vi sopar lite. Skjuts. Samma. Okej.
Det känns jättelätt.
Det är bra. Den är jättefin. Jag har 67. Wennerström! Vi vill hålla igång. Ja, håll igång. Och nu får vi jobba. 8. Titta vart ni ska. Ja, den är bra, den här. Titta vart ni ska nu, hörni. Den är
So
jättebra.
they want to make it as difficult as possible
Den är perfekt.
for Eve Muirhead.
Sitt. Bra. Bra, Maria. Fint. Bra snack, Maggan.
That's a great spot she's found though, so it'll just be a straightforward nose hit.
Snyggt. Bra. Håll ut. Håller med om att man är lite försiktigare känsla i den.
So last stone of the third end. And let's see Scottish skip Eve Muirhead.
Bra, mål nu!
And there it is. It will be a 1 point for Scotland. It just shows the confidence Eve Muirhead's got. It was no hassle, brushed down. This is the weight we're calling, and let's just progress into the 4th end and try and make something there.
Yep, get the job done. Scotland edge a little further ahead after 3 ends.
Nej. Etta ju. Etta bra. Vi sätter våra stenar. Ja. Bra. Inget konstigare än så.
There are the numbers so far. Ends 1, 2 and 3. It's been quite matter of fact this game so far, hasn't it? Just kind of doing what needs to be done with the odd mistake thrown in. No multiple scores yet for Scotland. They've had a couple of those this week.
Yeah, I think 2 5s and a 6 early on in a few games. So
From their point of view, it'd be good to be tested right from the start, because it does change your mindset, especially when you get multiple at the start of the game.
Go. Good.
So Scotland electing to go top of the 4-foot, and what we'll see is Sweden chase the game now. They'll go with the corner guards. Some of them have not seen too much from Sweden, because generally they've been ahead in games. The ones that did trail in, they were pretty much out of it before they even got started.
Ja. Räcker på linjen. Tjäna lite. Ja, okej. Bra. Bra, Maggan. Bra. 85. Ja, jag då. Snyggt. Bra spel. Bra.
3-1? Yeah. I got 3-1 on that.
85.
So just looking for a tight guard to cover that red on the centre line.
Here's Claire Hamilton, Scottish lead. She's had a pretty good week, 81%.
Center line.
reflected throughout the team because if the lead plays well, generally the stats of the other three will be decent too.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, slipped into the house, but Scotland still in a relatively good position in this end. They control that central area.
Yes.
Såg inte. Lilla 80. Ja. Ja! Clearing! Clearing! Jättemycket snö.
And certainly has taken a fly at this one with a big handle. That gets the result.
Yep, it worked out. We go the two reds.
Vilken snö.
And the yellow hangs about at the top there. Straight. Maria Wennerstrom, 69%, a bit below the rest. I'm wondering if it's a little bit to do with her wrist.
Bara bort! Bara bort! Ja, den är ja, 10 eller bakom. Perfekt linje, perfekt linje. Kan vara just bakom 10. Det kan bara stanna. Bara stanna. Bakom. Eller på. Bra. Ja. Bra. Bra Maria. 68. Ja, 65.
Elsewhere in the arena, sheet D, let's check on Latvia against Italy. Latvia were leading 2-1 over the Italians. This is the third end, and it's the last stone of the third end. Franz Gulbis watching closely. This could be a decent end for them.
So it looks like they're going to have a measure.
We'll update you on that as soon as we know.
Vad var dragningen? 65. 50. Ja.
Meantime, back in our featured game, Scotland and Sweden. Maria Wennerstrom with her second stone.
40. Karla, känns ganska bra. Karla. Ja. Hårt! Fick, kom igen. Hårt Maria. Hårt Maria. Kom igen. Hårt. Kändes som den var jättelös va?
So
Ja, 40 i alla fall.
Catching her own guard.
struggling, Maria Wennerstrom. I'd like to see maybe the stats in her in turn. Really not very good at all.
It should move a wee bit.
If there is something going on with her wrist, would it be a possibility to bring in their alternate?
Yeah, Agnes Knockenher's a great player, great addition to the team.
Yeah! Whoa! Yeah! Whoa! Whoa! Just clean. Yep. Whoa! Good. Good, Anna. Good, Anna. Good job. 90! 90, ja.
See Scotland sitting 3 now.
Bertrick 74%. It's a bit better than Wennerstrom.
Bra. Fint.
Finds a good spot. It's difficult for Scotland to get rid of that yellow without sticking it maybe back 12 foot. So it would crash into the red. That's why
bra. Härligt. Ja, bra.
Scotland's Eve Muirhead is just elected to
15.
come around. Easier shot. A little bit more room for error.
Right.
So Team Muirhead played 40 games in the tour this season, winning 26, losing 14.
It's not a bad ratio.
7. Clear only.
Line good. Clear.
7.
It's a lot of games.
Line really good.
8. 7. 8.
Whoa then. Whoa. Let it stop. Whoa.
Yeah, that's a great shot.
It's coming round nicely.
Good, Anna. Nice shot.
Same line as that top yellow.
Yeah, nice weight. Good. 12. Good, Anna. Nice shot.
Ska du skjuta den, Maggan?
I might say something to her because
Jag kan tycka att den här, att vi är bra för den här. Tycker det är bra för att centermålen ligger ju så bra där ändå. Så.
Spela skjuten! Det vill du gärna också.
Ja, det är
Jag tycker det.
det. Är bra.
Vilken sång?
So a little bit of indecision here. I think you've got to run the guard back.
80 eller clearing? 80 va? 80! Ja.
But you run it back and you make sure you're not narrow with it. Just feathers the red on the button. So Scotland with a chance to really guard up and protect that one they have on the button. So near but so far away.
Möjligt. Ja. Your one seemed to go pretty nice. Yeah. Weight-wise as well.
yeah, but
I think about 10.
Yeah.
I think you still need to be like positive.
yeah, just
Yeah,
as long as
hang
it's
up
played,
this
you're good.
line.
Yeah.
Should count that, eh?
Top 8.
Yeah. My intern should go.
82% Kenny for Eve Muirhead. Tournament accuracy. She's used to competing and playing at those kinds of percentages, and even higher most of the time.
Yeah, she just seems to be so confident in their ability at this moment in this tournament. Even when the going's been a little tough in some of the games, she's certainly not let her head go down. She's just plugged away.
Perhaps that's a measure of being world champion.
5.
We're all there.
Gives you that confidence and belief that you can do it at the highest level.
Good Eve.
Good, that's fine.
And that's another very good shot from the Scottish skip.
Ja.
Jag bakom det där.
Sorry.
Sätta ner den.
Oh, okay.
Backa ner den.
All right, okay.
Curl quite nice.
Yeah, good.
Nacken ser fin ut.
Eller skjuten. Ja. Det är bra.
Plockade 70 på Ivs dragning.
Ja.
Men det kanske är typ 70.
Sa du?
Trycka en sten bara.
Ja.
Plockade 70 på hennes som gick där nu. Vi
So
ska ju inte
I think
riktigt gå
all
över
Sweden
linjen.
have now with Maria Pritz's stone is just to come down and maybe nudge the red on the button back
Ja.
2 or 3 inches.
Man kanske måste
Sit in
vänta
front
på
of it.
linjen eller något.
Yes.
And hope for a slight mistake from Eve Muirhead.
Maria's not too far behind in the stats. Muirhead 77%.
Ja, gott om plats än så länge.
Maria the fourth for Sweden, but throwing the skip stones.
Nej nu.
Bak 8, bak 12.
Ja. Ja!
Looks pretty good this though.
Nästa. Nej, vänta. Ja.
Does nice shot stone.
I like that. If you do hang on there, that's fine, but
Try and call it to that.
yeah, okay.
Ja.
att
Yeah,
jag
Dana
hoppar
slowing
på
there.
den och sen
Not really worried about keeping the shooter on this next stone. Pick the yellow clean, there's no double there. You'd be forcing Sweden into one and you get that last stone advantage back into the fifth end before the break. I think Scotland have know they can create chances. It's just about finishing one of these chances off.
Yeah, you just sense there's quite a decent score coming at some point.
Normal.
Clean. Yep. Whoa.
Clean.
Clean. Clean.
Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa, Anna.
Whoa. Okay, you're good.
So hits and runs. So same shot for Maria Pritz to try and level the score.
Den här sidan som är ganska varm. Inte jättehårt för ändå. Nej, inte när vi ekar den. Nej. Den var ju bak 8 kanske, max.
Jag tänkte just att den var 50, att det liksom...
55. 65 då?
Så vi kan jobba lite på den. 60-65.
Ja.
Jag har ju ryggen står det va?
Är det?
Visst drog jag den till 10?
Ja.
Det är inte lika varmt. Så det ska ju vara ett bra spår.
So last stone of this fourth end, Maria Pritz from Sweden.
68.
Uppåt! Ligger bra! Bra linjer!
Secure
Uppåt!
that
Ta
second
den på
point
linjer!
from
Då är
her
vi
team
där!
and level
Och
things
på
up.
knappen! Hårt nu! Jobba på fart med det. Vart är vi? Det är 10! Bara fart! Med! Dutta lite då. Bra! Eller, inte
Not too
där.
many problems there.
One yellow.
Successfully executed. Good weight from Maria Pritz.
Maria, det är bra. 68.
They're level again.
Ja, 70.
Nothing to choose really between these two teams. After 4, Scotland 2, Sweden 2.
Ja, det är bra.
Ja, liv.
Ja. Precis. Snart får vi med.
Någonting
Ja.
till.
Ja, jag tyckte den rök till.
Ja.
Och så tappade jag
farten
farten med den. Jag visste
Låg
inte det var det så.
Den låg verkligen bra länge.
Jag tyckte det var fart i den länge.
Tiden går. Vilken hand?
Vad hade vi här? 70 va?
65 har varit riktigt bra.
Ner.
4! Mycket fart.
Håll igång.
Linjen är bra.
4!
Visst är den där? Linjen är jättebra.
Den har mycket fart om något.
Den är nästan helt 4.
Ingenting.
4. Lite
So
4.
now I think we'll see Sweden in this fifth end.
Lite till. Samma gång.
Maybe try and force the issue ever so slightly. And again, really confident in their own ability. Scotland just going with the corner guards.
Weight's good. No, you just need to leave it. Weight's really good, actually.
Line's good. Okay, let's get it tight than the last one. Line's good. We want it quite tight. Just 3/4. Wait, only 3/4.
We're there.
Okay, whoa. That's better. That's good.
Good, Claire. Nice weight. Well looked after. I just
Ready?
don't think she looks as positive tonight.
That one's better.
Yeah. Yeah. Good.
Upp till linan. Jag tror Wennerström.
Linjen är bra.
Kölan då. Känns
Om
nära.
ni kan.
Tycker den känns nära.
And the fifth end, Kenny, is always a good end to get a decent score in, isn't it? Just before the break.
Jättegärna.
Give you that extra bit of something ready for
Det kan inte.
end 6 in the home straight.
Nej.
Yeah, it certainly
Bra,
is.
Maria. Bra snack,
Just to
Harry.
get a bit of momentum going, and then you generally do want to score on the even ends though, because that 8th and 10th end are really the important and key ones down the home stretch.
Well,
Okay.
no. What do you think?
I would rather put it on hands and do this.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Sorry.
Okay, so just electing to play the come around.
Yeah, okay.
Track anyways. 05?
Yeah, positive. Line's very good.
Line's good. Okay, line's close. Ricky, stay on it. Line's good. 7. No, just 4. Yep. Line on there. Well then. Yep.
So Blair Hamlin trying to draw around
No, just for weight. Line only. Just for
two
weight.
yellows.
Line only. Line only.
I think I probably would have kept on that, trying to get it past
That is a cutter. I don't know if it is a cutter.
Sorry, I meant.
the yellow top of the forefoot.
I was.
I think if they got it early enough, they would have got it past.
Come here. Yep. Yep.
So does get past, doesn't make the roll. And you've got to think that
Half's good.
Vicky Adams will be able to make the double off this one. Catch it just right, you should be able to skid down off the back of the yellow at the centre line, in behind the centre guard.
Yep, she managed a nice one in the last end.
No, never ever. Never.
Unlucky.
So it just catches it a little thin, pushes the yellow, sort of back up the house.
Runda sig. Här har vi inte vi dragit, men de har dragit. Kan det vara 65? Ja, borde vara lite.
Känns som det kanske är lite trögare på den här
See the
sidan.
clock's there, plenty of time, but they do have to be aware of it. Leo Enerstrom second stone.
Lite lös. Maria.
Curla!
To retrieve the situation a little bit for her team.
Ja, det är helt okej linje. Bra linje nu. Bara kvar för Debbie. Ja!
A similar line to the previous one. Catches her own guard.
Yeah, another just basic mistake from the Swedish second.
Det är bra. Var den snurr eller? Va?
I don't know.
Controlled.
I think she'll be looking forward to the half-time break, just to
Nice if we do, but it's not a set.
chat with the
Yeah, as long as
coach,
you sit around.
Fredrik Hallström.
Just controlled.
She's definitely not looking the player she was in previous games.
Control double!
Yep. Whoa. No. No. Clear. One shot.
Okay, Vic.
Okay, good throw.
So just doesn't do enough, but the key thing is they've moved it away from that 8-foot or 4-foot area. And that yellow out wide is in the open.
70 till och med. Ja, 70. 70-75 då.
And watching on, you can see Coach David Hay and the alternate.
Slöstarna.
For Scotland, Lauren Gray.
Ni är ganska aktiv, så jobbar ni har den tjejer. Det känns som nära!
Yeah, certainly the most talented curler in the Gray family.
Jobba nu! Här har ni tjejer, kom igen nu! Jobba nu! Ni har en tjej, kom igen! Hårt! Kom igen nu, jättefint! Jobba nu! In på mitt! Ni har den, kom igen! Lite till och jobba! Bort Maria. Bra
Oh,
jobb,
this is a great shot.
Bra,
Great sweep by
95. Vad sa
the
jag?
Swedish.
95.
Very close to her own guard at the top,
Ger liksom ett hopp.
squeezing past.
Att jag hade jobbat.
So, will Scotland play the come around the corner, or will they come around the centre? I think you just play around the centre to the top of the fort.
Becky! 6! Okay, line's good! Becky only! Whoa, if you can! 6, 5!
Line's coming now.
7! Becky!
Becky, keep it
Line's
moving.
good! Whoa.
Line's good.
Whoa.
7.
Wow.
We're 7.
Can't really afford to go too deep.
Whoa.
Good, Anna. Good.
Nice work.
Pretty good there.
19. Yeah.
Good, Anna.
You heard the instructions from Eve, Vicky only.
95.
Yeah, what you can do is you can actually steer the stone with
Ja, just det.
the brushes.
Ja, 70. 65-70 hade vi på den.
There's a lot of,
67 var den andra. Ja, 70 är bra.
just say, controversial ways of sweeping a stone. It's supposed to be a clear side-to-side action. But, I think you see some of the top teams do a bit of what they call dumping in front of the stone. They can get it to pull up
Precis där.
Gärna dra!
pretty quickly just by lifting the brushes straight up and leaving maybe some debris in front of it.
Almost pushing it down as opposed to sweeping it.
Yeah. And there was a controversial instance of that out in Canada, actually on TV a couple of years ago, where
Okay.
Ben Hebert and Mikey Hart, I think it was, had a bit of a to-do on the ice
I can only see half.
about what is sportsmanlike and what isn't.
Yeah, and do umpires look out for that?
They do, but it's been years since anybody has been brave enough to step on the ice and give anybody a warning.
10.
But it is unusual. Most players do keep to the spirit of the game and do it properly. And when it's done properly, it can still make a big difference. And the Swedish men in particular have made sweeping an art form in this game.
Yeah, something that really has developed over the last few years, Alison, is the strength and conditioning of these teams.
Yeah, there's a lot of calories being burnt there.
And hit the jackpot, skinnies the guard and right down into the button.
Well, it wasn't the sweeping that did that.
Sweat. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you weren't bad really.
Yeah, no, I didn't think so.
Rosen?
Ja.
Eller ska vi spela på egen? Som ett ganska bra ställe att ligga
Jag
på.
tror vi får spela på den här. Frågan om du vill spela en sån där. En 40.
Behöver jag göra det?
Va?
Behöver jag göra det? Jag tänker de är inte så lätt upp eller?
Nej, jag tänkte mest att vi ligger jäkligt bra om vi kommer hit.
Ja. Jag gillar inte de där 40-erna jättemycket.
30 då?
Ja.
30!
30. Ja. Är det vick in det eller vad är det? Vart ska vi ta vägen? Yes. Ja, det är bra.
So,
30 sa han.
I'm not sure if they're calling the freeze or the
som att
tap
Chapp
back.
är ganska bra. Ja. Den är gömd så.
Ja.
Hur rakt är det?
Inte jätterakt. Men lite rakare på mellanfarterna än dragningarna.
I think they're playing the tap back just at hack weight, come around.
Ja! Ja. Den drog i handen.
Läs! Här har vi.
Gonna have to work this in though, Alison. It is really struggling to get past the guard. And moves the yellow off the red out wide,
Här då. Bra jobb.
and
Bra Maria.
couldn't really pick a worse place to hit that one.
Ja.
Is this the opportunity Scotland have been waiting for?
Do that.
Poor result for Sweden. It was always close all the way, and sweeping could only do so much.
Jag trodde verkligen jag skulle hålla den här.
Catches it pretty cleanly as well. Wasn't even a whisker.
What about nose?
Well,
Nose.
that's what I was just thinking. Nose isn't bad.
Nose is pretty nice. Nose are we rolling?
Okay.
Yeah.
Not too much messing
Yeah,
about
we
here for
have
Eve Muirhead.
this,
She
it's not
knows what
bad.
she wants to do.
Yeah.
I think I like that, Eve.
Yeah. Yeah. Just kind of
Half
control.
stone
Again, we're
roll.
watching
Yeah.
on the right-hand side of your screen.
As long as we sit two.
Yeah.
Certainly an opening for Scotland here.
Close.
Control.
Yep.
Yep. Whoa.
Yep.
Yep.
Hard. Hard.
Hard.
Hard. Anything. Go, go, go. Good.
Okay, good.
Yeah, swept hard on that one. But is there
Pretty good.
a triple there? I think it probably is there at about quarter stone. She could take it off the yellow.
That's what they're looking at.
En tredje delsträck. Ja. Ser ut som. Här träff eller
Här
en
liksom.
tredjedel.
Onto that red. She'll hit the yellow and then onto the other red.
Gör dubbeln åtminstone.
Ja.
Alltså TT'n.
Ja.
Ja.
So the big takeout from Maria Pritz. They need to catch around quarter stone. There you go, moves them all.
Bra, Maria.
So
Absolutely spot on from Maria Pritz.
Snyggt.
That could be an end-saving
Så ja. Smäll på käften.
strike from her.
yeah, Scotland just didn't see that. They had to
Okay, just feel it.
Touch
at least make a little bit more of a roll.
Okay, that's four. Just to see where positive through. Okay.
So playing against
Ignore.
4.
Yeah.
And that's really what this Swedish side are renowned for, Maria Pritz.
And how quickly an end can turn round from a very favourable position for Scotland to get
Okay, 6.
2, perhaps 3.
7.
Must be 6,
And they're
guys.
trying to secure just one
Yep.
Okay,
Go
line.
line.
with this last stone.
Line's good.
Yeah, go line. Gotta go line. Hard.
So they're having to work this one hard for line. Have they got it past the high guard?
Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Well swept.
Oh, great scrub by the girls. All them hours in the gym certainly paid off there.
Yep, that's when it matters. Squeezes past and gets into shot position, counting position. And Scotland do get their one,
One red.
and they'll be thankful for that. In the end, that's them headed to the break. After 5, Scotland 3, Sweden 2.
Yeah, it's fine.
Second end, and Maria Pritz facing 2 Scottish stones, just trying to play the tap back.
Ingenting.
This one coming down, just at back 8 foot weight, taps it through and picks up the single to get on the scoreboard and level it at 1-1. End 3. And Scotland early on in a lot of trouble. So Vicky Adams looking for the reverse kick on the guards. Sprays all the yellows out of play.
That's swept.
Great shot. That hit.
fourth end. And again, Sweden in a bit of trouble, facing two.
70.
Maria Pritz looking for a 4-foot draw.
Detta lite då.
This one just coming to rest against the back red. And 2-2 as they headed into the fifth.
68. Ja, 70.
But after 5 ends, it's 3-2 in Scotland's favour. All still to play for, and certainly opportunities for both sides.
And so we are Norway against the Czech Republic.
Hvor legger de på slutten? Har du hållit på den? Var dumt.
Last stone of this fifth end.
Vær med fra 10. Kom igjen. Kom igjen. Inntil 10. Nei, ikke ennå, skjønner du. Kom igjen. Helt fra 10. Alt du har. Alt du har. Kom igjen. Kom igjen. Forbi den nå.
Yeah, that one slipped right through, and it would be a steal of 4.
Yep, mistake there by the Czech Republic. And that takes them on to just the one, and their opponents on 6. So 6-1 lead for Norway.
Or otherwise, hit the flop on top. It was actually okay enough. You just got to play a shot one that's behind the tee. Worst case now.
I just said what a ball too far, but.
I don't know. You just look wide window. Absolutely. Just make sure you stay in the shot.
Okay.
So you're 1 inch. You move right over half an inch.
Yeah.
So, coach Dave Hay, he's been a great addition to Team Muirhead. He's been there, done it all before himself.
He has made a difference, especially in this strategy aspect of the game. There's a few experienced guys in that group as well too, in the men's game.
Yeah, Per Lindholm over there on the right hand side. Former world champion.
Ja, det är kul. Fortsätt trycka på så bara... Ja, precis. Vad roligt.
Now national coach for Sweden.
And replenishing the energy levels there, because especially the sweepers, a lot of energy expended. So as the coaches head back up to the benches, team gets back onto the sheet. There's the stats after the first 5 ends. Draws 89% for Sweden, beating the Scots, but everything else Scotland ahead in. No stolen points. That's pretty steady stuff from both teams. 3-2 to Scotland.
I think I can go about 310 up here. Yeah. I know.
This is round robin. Draw 7. They played 6 ties already, the teams. Scotland with that 100% record so far, the same as Switzerland.
Okay, top 4.
As Claire Hamilton gets things underway again in this 6th end.
Line's good.
Live coverage from the Gruyère European Curling Championships 2013
It's tight.
in the Stormark Arena in Stavanger in Norway. So Walker and Kenny Edwards here with you. Great to have you with us
Okay.
for a very tight match so far.
15.
Sorry. 30.
Just det. 65 sa ni det? Ja. Får den gå själv lite, kanske får linjen.
Here's Margarita's stats for this game. 93%.
Bra fart!
Suggests she hasn't done too much wrong in the lead position.
Jättefin linje. Perfekt linje. Ingenting då.
Den är 10 eller bakom.
Well, I think it may be a Swede that's doing the stats on that one.
Ja, bra. Fint, Maggan.
So a few stones just back of the forefoot, which really don't inherit a maximum score.
Okay, shall
The
I?
stats here, it's scored out of 4 points, 1 to 4. Sometimes a 5 if it's an extraordinary great shot, maybe to remove 3 or 4 stones from play, or a draw against 5 or 6 through a tight port, you maybe get a 5 points for that. Make a half shot, you'd also get 2 points. And then they calculate it over how many stones you've played.
It's still a bit of a judgment call though, isn't it? An opinion call.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, I think the stats are good addition to the game for knowing what teams are strong with the last stone, what teams are strong being one down with or one down without. Also to indicate what handle you play best. You can maybe see quickly which handle you prefer.
Yep.
Maybe you don't feel as if you've got a preferred handle, but stats could maybe just tell you what you do prefer, and maybe where a team is a little bit weaker that you're just going to go onto the ice and play against.
And it is useful in terms of the analysis for individual players in their teams, going back and looking at things and correcting things, perhaps working on things.
Yeah, there's a great website called Curling Zone that a guy called Jerry Gertz runs, and you can find out anything about any of the teams that play on the World Tour, how efficient they are with the hammer, how many games they've won on the tour this year, and I can't tell you how many falls that Maria Pritz has had though.
Such is the commitment. Shaken but not stirred.
Control rate. Yeah.
Does happen occasionally. These girls are so sure-footed most of the time that they're thinking of the stone first and where it is. Nikki Adams, 78%.
Controls. Whoa. Yep.
She could do with it coming up slightly, perhaps, or you think it should be more, maybe?
I think it's probably a little higher than the stats suggest there.
Good back.
I think that's what the stats are. They're a matter of opinion. That's why I generally don't really read into them too much. But the real stat that matters is when you get a W on the board.
Yep, it's the end result. That's what both these teams are after, the win. It takes Scotland to 7, unbeaten, if they could manage it. And Sweden on to 5 wins. Maria, well, that does reflect some of her shots so far. It still seems pretty low. But that was a lovely shot from her. Look where it's finished.
Even if we split.
We know what a great player she is.
Yeah, like that.
Okay.
I think we'll really see Scotland push now. Although they don't have last stone, they're trying to apply a bit of pressure to Sweden. They've had a few chances, Scotland, maybe just not played the right shots at the right time, just a half shot here and there. They just pull together. Surely they can score a 2 or a 3, or maybe even pick up a steal.
Arden, you're going to be saving.
Claire, gotta go.
Hard. You got it. Come on, Claire.
See the great sweeping action of
Come on, go.
Claire Hamilton, and Anna Sloan just pulls up about a foot short.
Good sweep.
Yeah.
Fine.
But it made quite a difference.
20. Ja, är det 67 det här? 70? Eller 60? Ja, 65, 70 va?
So there you see the strapping on the wrist.
Nina. Bra linje. Frys! Bra linje!
Ria Winnerstrom.
Byt! Bra
That may be an
linje.
indication of why the percentage is a little low.
Kör då, ja! Bra linje!
But obviously they don't feel that a change is necessary in terms of personnel
Bra linje, Oet! Kom igen!
in that team.
Bra!
Well, she's found a nice spot with that one.
Spel! Bra jobb tjejer! Ja, eller starkt. Bra Maria!
Okay, I think 20.
Yeah.
So you either play the come around with this and corner freeze the
Go
yellow,
for top 12 way.
maybe about 3/4 to half, or you run the guard at this point. You've got to make a decision now. Are you bailing out, or are you really going for it? And Scotland are pretty much saying, yep, we're going to go all in here.
Only way! That's good!
Anna Sloan, 70% for the game.
Becky! Becky, only! Becky! Becky!
She would certainly hope to be better, and possibly it's not quite a true reflection.
Pretty good.
This one's beginning to go around.
See, that was the problem with playing the draw.
Okay, Anna.
You just throw
Pretty good weight. Just need to...
a couple of feet of running on it, and Sweden can play the chance, have a great chance to play the double and roll right away. I think probably the draw was the call, but maybe I would have driven the guard at this stage of the game. And get a little lucky with the way that's ended up, because the two yellows at the top of the 8 foot would drag back onto the red that's on the tee line.
Nose! I can... Or even slightly high is okay.
Yeah, looking for it a little bit high, maybe, just to squeeze it across the top of the red. Expect it will catch the red, but hopefully the yellow will go right out the side of the house in between the two.
Normal! Whoa! Whoa! Yeah! Whoa! Yeah! Whoa! 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 Whoa!
See, it does catch the red, but squeezes it out the side of the house. That's why they needed to catch it just a little bit high. If it caught it on the nose, it would have dragged it right back.
First one.
Such tiny margins.
Det ligger lite läskigt med deras raka dem ner och så dubbla. Hur är det att köpa här?
It's not as easy as people think, you know.
Jag gillar den. Kommer de gå dit? Ligger vi bakom tee? Nej, mitt på va? Är vi bakom tee? Ja, precis bakom.
Yeah, Cullen, it's
Känns inte så roligt att lämna
pretty difficult
raka
game.
skjuten heller. Och så är det... Jag tror att de gör rundningen, jag tror inte de gör raka skjuten. Men om vi runda.
And at the top level, sometimes they make it look very easy
Vilket
indeed.
som? Ja, jag vet inte vad som är bäst. I så fall tycker jag man ska lägga den lite där. Bestäm du, Maggan. Ja. Båda är bra. Är det en timeout eller?
Lonesome yellow,
Nej, bestäm
right
du.
in the middle there.
Båda är bra. Båda är bra, men jag gillar chappen lite mer. De kommer ju skjuta då, men jag tycker det är okej. Ja, det är mycket att fastna i det bak å andra sidan. La den på 8 eller? Ja. Jaha, ska jag spela 75, 80? Ja. Det låter bra. 75. Ja. Åtta! Vänta om det går. Vänta på linjen. Diana, ta den lite. Här har du bra fart. Vänner fram då. 8! Måste köla.
This one just sneaks past the guard, right in on top. That's a
On the
great
side,
shot.
it's mate, right in the centre, and also behind, right at the top there.
Bra spel.
So Sweden in a pretty good position.
Can you check the line?
Ja.
Yeah, so just going to run the guard back on this one, just catch it on the nose, hopefully spray both yellows, but got to be so accurate.
Yeah, it's not a matter of just giving it welly.
A lot of players tend to throw a little bit extra weight on shots like this. They don't need to, and that's why they generally always catch them on the high side. Runs a little straighter.
Muirhead's at 85% for this game.
Gotta go, Becky.
This one really curling hard.
Okay.
So does only remove one of the reds at the back of the 8 foot, but it does open it up.
Har en stäng kvar. Vi rundar deras röda, försöka ta 2 på den eller?
Vi vill inte att de ska slå.
Jag var lite
vicka.
inne på om de stänker dubbeln får vi köpa för 2. Nej.
Sweden will need to play a nice guard with this one.
Ja, hyfsat. Inte så skjuter
If they don't, Muirhead would be able to play the double on that and sit 3 shots. They were thinking about drawing round in behind the corner, but the problem with playing that is if Muirhead comes down and removes both yellows that's on the centre there, she then could roll in behind the corner herself and probably sit shot, and it'd be really difficult for Sweden to remove her from play, and if they did remove her from play, they're generally only going to score 1, so I think the guard would be the call.
90 tror det. Ja. Vad sa du? 90, 95?
Hake!
Inte 95 va?
Eller lite närmare.
Det går jättelätt här. 90 då? Ja.
So Maria Pritz, 80% for this game, looking to protect those 2 yellows
Ska vi byta?
in the middle of the house.
Mellan! Ja!
Nästan Hake!
Jobba! Hake mellan!
So beginning to curl now.
Kör! Täcker där då. Bra! Härligt Maria.
Finds a nice spot, but there is a gap there.
Get to the nose of that and bump. Yeah.
And there is a lot of room for Eve Muirhead with this one.
Bump it to there.
Could come down. She's looking at it on the out turn. Might be tempted to come at the in turn through the gap. Come at it that way. You catch it thin.
Just a kind of.
Check and roll in to the edge of the 4 foot. Might be fortunate enough to sit shot, but you might be able to sit shot right in behind the centre guard on top of the yellow and be shot. So I don't know, although it's a little bit more difficult, I think she's looking at the inter now, but no, maybe a little bit quick making the decision with this one.
Just not listening to you, Kenny.
Oh, what do I know, Alison? I'm up here on the bench, they're down there playing the shots.
10!
You might just see things slightly differently to us with all the cameras we have and the different views.
No on us! We're like 9!
Yeah, we're good, we're good. Stay
Just
close.
clean! Yeah!
Good.
Great shot, and that's really going to be difficult for Sweden to score 2.
Good Eve.
Gets the right side as well, because if you look at the double angle off the red on the left that Maria Pritz and Margareta are looking at now, it would probably crash into the yellow that's on the button.
Ja, vicken alltså.
Okej, du tänkte vicken. Jag tänkte vi skulle peta bort den.
Det känns som man driver med sig 5:an, men
Ja, det är om du träffar på nedsidan.
om vi ska dra där är det 70 då, där ute. 65.
So how does she get more than 1 here?
Well, there's 2 choices. I mean, we're looking at the double off the
Okej, vi får
outside red. But what you could do, if you catch it really thin, you could even pick out your own. So I'd probably come the other side of the sheet completely.
Alle noll.
The Scottish bench.
Noll.
Dave Hay, Lauren Gray and
Okej.
Mona Howie.
Han fick andra sten va? Ja.
Yeah, I think you could probably come off the outside red, drive right into the pack, just at like a barrier weight. But electing to come off the one on the left.
Stone. Let's see what Sweden get out of this one in the 6th end.
No sweeping getting called. This is pretty close.
Det är bra spel Maria.
Just didn't curl enough, and it will only be a single. So Scotland getting out of jail free really with that last shot from East Muirhead.
Played it well. There's one more to Sweden. Levels things up again after 6. Scotland 3, Sweden 3.
Ja. Litar vi på att de lägger corner eller? Ja.
We go and hit it.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, come in then go for it.
Okay, right, let's do it.
Yeah, because even if we score an 8.
Yeah. Håll! Han kör du. Linjen är bra. Bra fart nu. Kolla upp. Jag har lämnat. Slevar den.
We're underway in this 7th end.
Den är där.
Our featured game, Scotland against Sweden.
Det är bra ut.
Game 7 in the
Kör
round
om ni
robin.
vill. Till. Ja, kör då. Jättebra Nina. Bra Maria. Bra. Härligt Maggan.
Even all the way.
Bra snack.
3-3.
Ha? Slå. Ja.
Chances for both teams. I feel at some point something's got to give. And limiting Sweden to just a single shot in that last end.
Yep. Clean. Whoa. Good. Noll. Är det okej att spela en out, Maria?
Yeah, a little surprised that Sweden aren't trying to do something here in the 7th, trying to force and take control for the 8th end. Just trying to maybe looking a little bit short for time.
Det är bra. 0-5. Ja. Bra Maggan. Det är bra.
Yeah, they seem to have got moving a little bit here.
If this is firm, it's okay.
I do remember a couple of years ago at the European Championships there was an issue with time.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been a few issues this week. One of the games lasted about 3¼ hours. The time clocks failed after the first end, so
Okay.
they played without them. And umpires were back to old school, and they were out giving 30-second warnings to the players. So I do think they do have the place, certainly for the TV and for keeping regularity in the game.
Höga stenen om natta. Jättebra linje. Nina, bra
The team
linje.
does run out of time. They do forfeit the game.
Perfekt linje.
You can see the sweepers at work.
95. Ja, 90.
Yeah, we'll see Sweden through a couple of guards, and then what they want to do is throw the guard with the skip stones, because then even Muirhead will just fire around it, and they'll get a chance to score 2.
Clean. Yep. Good clean. Good throw, Becky.
Good, Becky.
Good bit. 45. Pass på, den här ska gå lite lättare än den andra. Ganska nära. Försiktigt. Nära. Femma in, nära.
Den är nog in.
Den är nog in. Okej. Bra. Bra, Maria.
So on goes the guard again. And very shortly.
Clean.
Scotland will get rid of it.
Whoa, whoa. Clean. Okay, it's good, it's good. It's good, it's fine, it's fine.
Good, Becky.
Right. Next shot. Okay, so.
Yeah. Hold on.
Good. Yes.
Yeah, so not much happening here in the 7th end.
Det är 3, ja. Känns bra. Ake. Ganska nära.
Both teams seem relatively happy with
Ake nära.
the way this end is panning out.
Ganska nära.
It's kind of an unsaid
Nära.
mutual agreement.
Nära.
Doesn't make for the most interesting watch, but it is part of the strategy.
And they would just stay with us, because this 8th end, I think, is going to heat up. Both teams will really go for it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, clean. Good throw. Good, Anna. Good. Good.
So nothing in play as we take a look at the skips.
Still have to maintain those levels of concentration, especially at this stage in the game. It's all to play for between these two teams. 8, 9 and 10 coming up.
Bra skött.
Two very experienced teams.
Bra, härligt. Det är fint. Ja, Maria. Bra jobbat. Bra gått.
Yeah, they've had a fair bit of rivalry between each other as we take a look at the time clocks. And you see that both teams have got 25, 26 minutes, which is plenty of time to play conclusion of this 7th, 8, 9, 10. Generally leave 7.5 minutes for each end.
But if they want the coach interaction as well towards the end. So get this end out the way.
So that does surprise me that the teams do have plenty of time. Sweden haven't even tried to force the SCO here in 7, try and get the last stone advantage in 8.
Bra fart! Jättebra fart! Ja. 8-4! Åh, inte bakom 4. Åh, den är lång. Okej. Okej, så. Bra. 73. Ja, 72. Ett spår där. Bra. Shit, vad varmt spår. 70. 72. Okej, just nu. Bra spel. Yeah.
Scotland's Eve Muirhead just going to pick this one out. I don't think she'll hang around.
I'll look after, guys.
Yeah, she does.
Good. Nice shot.
Good eat.
So Maria Pritz trying to just head on the nose.
Meantime, we'll head to sheet C. Not too much happening with us, so we'll head to sheet C. Denmark, Russia, 4-1 to the Danes, 7th end.
Yeah, looks like Anna Sidorova has a draw for 2 in the 7th to try and narrow the gap to 1.
So last stone with Anna Sidorova. Already has one. And they're counting.
And as this one pulled up in time, it has, and it will be a 2 for Russia. But in our feature game, Scotland's Eve Muirhead just a little narrow away and was forced to take 1. So a mistake. That's probably what Sweden were looking for.
Causes that? Is that lack of concentration? Is that thinking too far ahead to the next end? What's in our mindset at that point?
Could be complacency because she's been a different class to come to anybody else out here this week. And maybe just thought, yeah, I'm just going to hit half stone of this, got down a little quick and threw it. So, did over curl. She does have the lead though.
Yep, it's not the worst thing that could have happened if you're a Scotland fan watching. Scots in the lead 4-3 going into this 8th end at the Gruyère European Curling Championships 2013. I'm watching live coverage of Scotland against Sweden and updates from all the other games going on in this women's draw 7. Alison Walker and Kenny Edwards with you. It's been quite a tussle between these two. Too much to choose, but this could be the end. And everything changes. Sweden have played quite a canny game, as we would call it in Scotland.
Yeah, they've not been too flashy at all. But they've hung in there. And Scotland haven't really managed to convert any of their chances. And these are the games where you think, have all your chances gone, and when you get to the 8th and 9th, 10th end, you think, really we're going to struggle now to create another chance.
We'll see. This is it. We'll see, very good. Just stop. Good.
So get the centre guard on, nice and tight. Doesn't cover the red, but key thing for that was really to get it on the centre line and be short of the house. Couldn't really afford to be in play. 4 rock, 3 guard zone, so first 4 stones of the end. If they're short of that scoring area, the coloured section of the sheet. They can't be removed from play. Hits and rolls, tries to get in behind the corner, doesn't manage it, so Scotland will just play the takeout in the yellow and try and roll in behind. Again, key just to keep the shooter, can't afford to roll out of play.
This comparison of the seconds. 33% suggests, well, Maria hasn't been quite the player she normally is for Sweden.
Har du sexan nu? Du ska inte ta den andra. Där är sexan! Va? Där är sexan! Ja. 20 är bra, det ska inte hända så mycket.
So Swoopers on this one from the get-go. Oh, hits the guard and still manages to remove the shot. And you've seen the arms of Eve Muirhead just drop there. She thought the opportunity to get around that centre guard had arisen. But this Swedish side all over the place. Great hit and roll in behind by Vicky Adams. Back of tee though.
Unbelievable. I knew she was going to do that as well. I know.
And we have the benefit of being able to hear the players on the ice there. Unbelievable.
Yeah, the microphones have been a great addition to curling. You can hear what the players are thinking, what they're saying.
As well as catching some interesting expressions also. Yeah, the line looks good in this one. Coming round behind the other end.
Yeah, it really is a nice draw to the top of the 1 foot.
Okay, I had one coming down here.
So I think Scotland will try and just come right up against it, not move the yellow too far.
Here's Anna Sloan for Scotland.
Well, we had the girls calling numbers there. That's all about sections within the house. 9s like back ring, 10s just through.
Bearing in mind where they want it to finish. One game is over this evening, and it is the game between Germany and Switzerland, and it is another victory for the Swiss team. They've beaten Germany 8-2, handshakes all round. Another very, very good performance by Miriam Ott. and her team, and that takes them on to 7 wins and looking very, very strong in this competition. 4-3 to Scotland in our featured game. To the 8th end.
Yeah, elected to come around the end turn, and they managed to get just enough cover so it goes over the top of the red or not. They might have to come down on the...
Yeah. Eve, where am I heading it? Okay.
I don't think that's going anywhere though.
Okay.
I think if you're going to play this, you don't bother about the one that's to the right. You just drive it straight back, right onto the one in the button. It moves the red. And you feather the one on the right. You don't try and catch the second one thin, because there's a corner guard there and it's going to come into play. So I'm not sure if I agree with driving this back.
Really hard!
It has to be so accurate.
Yeah, I might have elected to come around. So from one fluke shot really from Sweden, this end is turned around.
Nightmare scenario for Scotland.
Jag är inte jätteförtjust att lägga en center.
Nej, jag tänkte bara man skulle runda garden istället för frysa.
Ja, men då blir den inte bättre. Inte säkert bättre än den här.
Frys den då. Ska inte bara chappa då. Jag tycker det här är bra.
Kan jag tänka mig. Är det chappen?
Frysen är bra.
Just hit that red in the wrong place, the wrong angle.
70 här eller? 65 bakom? 65, 70. Vad var förra? 73.
Great position for Sweden.
65 är bra.
Well, that just shows you the confidence this young Scottish side's got. Alison, they're going for everything because they're generally making everything, so there's no bad calls out there if you make the right shots.
Yeah, and by the law of averages, they're going to make some of them, maybe not in this end, but they will in others.
Bra fart. Liten bra linje nu. Jätteliten dött. Precis där. Det är bra linje. Ingen dött. Liten dött. Precis där. Sitta. Bra linje. Bra. Fan Nina. Bra fötter där. Härligt.
Now, have they set up a bit of a triple here?
I think if you batter that on the nose.
You want to try and reverse it so it goes
Just off nose.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Think?
Yeah, I think it's just going to jam, but as long as we get rid of some of
Yeah.
Here.
More or less right, Kenny, do you think?
Yeah, it's probably going to stick one of the yellows. The yellow that's on the button's probably going to stick on the yellow at the back 8 foot.
But I think it's just going to jam, but as long as we get rid of some of them.
Sometimes you've just got to throw it as hard as you can and
Hope for the best.
how's your luck in and about the area, the brush at Anna Sloan. It's just a guide for general players, but for these guys, they're going to split the stick every single time. Must be pretty close. Does stick the yellow.
That's kind of what they thought, as Eve just said herself there. And it's still a pretty good shot from the Scottish skip. They might have got lucky, just in a slightly different angle. And that other yellow that shot out to the left might have caught that red.
Den ligger ganska bra. Ren. Ja! Nej! Nej!
87. Ja, 87. Ja.
87.
87.
So I don't think we'll see Scotland take a
Yeah.
fly at the double or
Yeah.
try and spray everything, because you miss it, you might end up jamming it and maybe giving up 3.
Not too much difference between the skip stones there.
Okay, just hit and go in front of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just kind of easy control.
Okay. Pull.
A bit of pressure on this for me from your head. Needs to hit and roll across. Needs to sit short.
Close.
Whoa!
Oh, clear anything.
Whoa!
Clear,
Hard,
get ready.
clear.
Go clear. Hard. Get it.
It just doesn't roll far enough. We'd like to maybe another couple of feet running on that one, and it would have been difficult for Sweden to remove, but anywhere on the high side you're really going to score your 2 and take the lead for the first time in this game.
Yep, and how this end has turned around
Ja, 90 igen då. Ja, 90.
in Sweden's favour.
Ingen riktig känsla för hur det går här. Är det ganska rakt eller?
Det känns som att det ska vara rakt, samtidigt som om det tar tag i linan kan den säkert. Ja, tycker 90. Att det passar på då. 90-95 liksom. Det är bra. Tjapp.
So final stone of the 8th end. Maria Pritz looking for a nose hit. This one's curling hard,
Ja, rent på den.
but they do enough, and it will be a score of 2.
Bra där. Och Maggan, snyggt. Fint. 97.
Swedish girls very happy with that end. After 8, they have the lead. It's now Scotland 4, Sweden 5.
Nej, nej. Backar vi bara med. Ja, good. Ja. Det var sant sådär. Ja.
Nittio. 85-90 på garva.
Ja, vi spelade jättemånga där förra omgången. 85 över 90.
99.
Kanske vänster.
Ja, jättefin linje.
Som åker. Nära. Dra den nära. Dra den nära.
Linjen är bra. Så nära linjen. Nära.
Ja, linje.
Linjen är bra.
Kör nära nu.
Fint Maggan. Härligt.
95-0.
Bra Maggan.
Pretty fast up here.
Yeah, it's pretty fast up here.
15?
You're watching live coverage of Scotland against Sweden from the Gruyère European Curling Championships in Stavanger, Norway.
Yeah. Line's really good. Go guys!
5-4 to Sweden in this 9th end. Game 7 of the round robin.
Okay, well set. Good.
First time Sweden have been in the lead. And I wonder, psychologically, Kenny, will what happened in the last end impact on the Scots girls? Or is this just another end?
Well, from this, I think Scotland are actually going to go try and blank this ninth end and take 2 down 10.
Yeah, solid.
And is that the right strategy?
Personally, I quite liked being 1 down with. I felt it could generally make a 2 no problem. And these guys will probably feel that they can make 2 as well. Like we've said throughout the game, they just need to take one of their chances.
Just clean. Well, just
But
clean.
the odds are actually stacked against it. It's about 60-40. If you're
Good, Claire.
1 up without, you'll generally win 60% of the times. And obviously if you're 1 down with, you're going to win 40% of the times.
Vi spelar en 80, vi är lite tight.
Ja, det var 80.
But who knows this time whether it's going to be the 60 or the 40. But they have to take the chances if they're presented with them. That's the bottom line.
80.
Kom igen. Igen. Ja.
All teams can make mistakes.
Jalla.
Det känns som det var frostigt.
Bra. Det är smart det där. Bra.
So Scotland really need to make a roll of this Yellowstone now. Can't afford to be outside the rings.
Control.
It would allow Sweden to dictate what the outcome of this end is.
Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no.
And there we go.
Okay.
I think that is just shot. And straight away, Sweden round this centre guard to try and take control of the
Där har vi farten.
centre line and the 4-foot area.
Tycker du om den? Eller vill hon inte ge dem vick på? Vill du inte ge dem vicken? Ja. Vi kör den då. Det är bra böjar. Det går nog bara lite trögare va? Det var bara lite mer koll på farten där men det är bra. 60 här eller?
Just feel at the moment that they're
60.
beginning to turn the screw a little bit. The Swedish team.
Det är inte så jättehård ut. Helt eran. Kom med.
4.
Pass på.
4.
Maria!
4 själv.
Hård!
8.
Hård!
4.
Hård jobbat! Hård!
Supers are having to go really hard on this.
Ja, nästan 10.
Got it past.
Ingenting!
Sitta.
And if this slips back to you, it's not great. And
53.
it just sits on the button, maybe a foot too far.
3.
I've got like a quarter to make like easy hat.
Yeah, like that.
Even this bit's not bad. Okay.
Like 90?
Oh, come nice.
I think you want to play enough to put it away. You don't want to be.
What weight are we playing, Eve? Enough to put it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So similar to...
I think you need to be a bit more
a wee
than
bit
that.
of running on it. Right, okay.
Not much. Just
90? Okay.
You think 90 good?
Yeah, so they're just
so.
calling for hack weight. When they say hack, that black sort of rubber foothold that Vicky Adams just drove from. That's what they call the hack. So when they call hack weight, that's they just want the stone to come up and rest against
Whoa! Whoa!
the hack.
Yep. Whoa.
But played it at a weight that if they did make a mistake, they could roll the shooter in.
And that's what happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ja. Eller känns det dumt? Nej, tror jag inte. Typ samma.
So this end changing with every single shot.
Noll! 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 Jalla! Noll! Noll! Köla lite till bara. Bra! Bra Nina. Och så där. Är den med? Noll Maggan. Ja, den är med. Härligt.
What have my times been? Like 15, 20? I think it's quite fast up here.
So. Wait.
Six is good.
Just wait.
7.
Just wait. Line on
Clear.
there. Line on there.
Clear.
Clear.
7.
Wait, clear. Yep.
Go, clear. You need to go.
Yep. Go.
You need to go.
Come on. Go. Keep going.
So electing to go around the corner.
Nice shot.
Now Sweden are being forced to chase them.
So it decked it there. Okay, good, Anna.
Time. It's all happening on sheet C as well. Denmark against Russia. 4-3 to the Danes. 8th end. And Nielsen, the Danish skip with the last stone.
Ja, tycker det är bra. Gå ut den. Wow. Ja. Wow. Kika lite snabbare.
Driving it back. How's your luck? Just catches the top one.
Jag kan tycka den är bra.
I think it's only going
Gillar
to
den
be.
raka om du gillar den.
Jag gillar ju den här.
Looks like one.
Ska vi gå?
Yep.
5, det var 10.
Frustration there for Lenny Nielsen. That could have been 3. But they are
Den här vore ganska
into
bra.
the 9th.
Försöka
in that
vicka
game.
kanske in 2
Ja, den är fan vass.
och öppna. Är det läge för en timeout nu?
Ja, jag tycker rummen
5-3
in
with the
den är
Russians.
lite låst. Jag skulle gärna gå på
5-4
den,
to
men den
Sweden
du sa ju.
Ta timen nu.
over Scotland in this our feature game.
Ska vi prata klart nu innan han kommer?
Jag gillar den som du säger, Maggan.
Ja, den är faktiskt bra
Den är
för att
inte-
försöka ligga 2
Ja.
eller 3 och öppna upp. På vinden, ettan, kommer den att spinna liksom?
Ja, det är det.
det gör den. Det är snarare
Nästan
att den
risk
kommer
att den
gå
går för långt.
Okej. Men
Ja,
då,
men-
då ska vi spela den anden.
Ja, det ska vi.
Man ska inte gå tight då och göra den. Om man...
Important stage in the end, so Sweden have called a timeout.
Och så spelar man vägen.
så mycket.
Just get the views of their coach.
Om man antingen går på den eller en 20 med tömträff.
Vi kommer inte få undan den. Och jag skulle vilja
See him
ta
there headed
också.
down on
Fast
the
då
left
ligger
hand
den helt
side.
öppen för en rak sen. Och så ligger vi 2. Ja.
Ja, då gör vi den hörni. Ja. Vilken fart?
0 eller?
Är det 0,90?
0,90 kanske. Det är ganska rak hand.
Nästan 90 va? Ja. Ja. Ja.
So it'll be interesting to see what Fredrik Hallström has to say.
Alltså lite tycker jag är läskigt att spela så hårt. Jag tror båda fan kan flyga då.
Vart är 90?
He's heading back up to the bench. And the girls happy with what they're doing in the Swedish team.
Ja, jag skulle säga att det känns som marginalen va?
So, not exactly sure what the call was. Looks like they're playing the
Ja! 10!
out turn, so they're trying to drive the yellow back. And I don't think that was the right call. Left that yellow just short of the house, well, just nibbling the front of the top 12, and that yellow that is just through the back
Yeah, this will move
could
nice here.
be really important in this end. Scotland could hit and check to the right hand side.
Nice here.
It's got 2 written all over it.
So Scotland could retrieve this end after all.
Control! Yeah! Whoa!
Yep.
Whoa! Whoa! Yeah!
Yep.
Hard! Hard!
Go clear.
Go clear!
Go.
Get out.
Well sweat.
Get there.
does make the hit and roll. That's quite a flat hit and roll. Got to play quite a big weight to get right across.
Yep, it's quite a big ask of Maria Prytz.
Petar vi den lite grann kan den ju bli sämre också. Ganska tjockt tror jag. Ja. Är det halv? Är det halv eller tunnare? Hur är träffen? Halv. Tjock halv.
There's the timings. Just over 12 minutes for the Reds, 9 for the Yellows. Here's Maria Prytz.
Hits and just runs underneath.
It was quite a big ask. Not too far away. She gave it plenty of weight.
I think so.
But a few inches and out the back it goes.
Sean half, good Eve.
Okay.
%94 from Eve on her draws.
Okay, line's good.
Hasn't made too many mistakes
Line's really good. Yeah, keep it going.
with her draws.
Keep it going. Go, guys.
Yeah, they've got to sit to need this to be fully 12 foot.
Go, go, go. Hard. Go, go, go. Hard. Okay, one more. Hard. Good.
She's done enough. I think she's done enough to make it really awkward not to go after the double.
That was hard work.
That really pays testament to the time these girls spend in the gym and the practice they put in. They're on ice twice a day, in the gym generally twice a day. So,
But it is paying off, and I'm sure they can see that themselves. You look for anything that's going to give you that extra bit over your opponents. Still some heavy breathing going on there from the sweepers.
Maria Prytz just going to try and drive the yellow back. Give up 2. So they'll have a look to see if it is the red or if it is the yellow. It's pretty tight.
I think it's us, yeah.
You want to be sure though, don't you? Because it does affect what you do next.
I would definitely say that.
What would you say, Kenny?
Well, we always had a bit of a motto within our team. It's if in doubt, you hit it out. So,
Do you want to? Yeah, I think so.
and I actually agree with Eve. Let's not mess around. Let's just play the hit. You're playing well enough.
Don't take the chance.
Don't take the chance. Just imagine that you aren't sitting shot and you need to play the hit. Oh.
No.
And for Scotland, the Reds, Sweden, the Yellows. Scots want rid of that yellow to lie to last stone of the 9th end.
Yep.
Yep.
You've got to go. Control that. Got to go. Hard.
This one's curling really hard.
Got to go. Hard. Never off.
And just maybe lost focus there, dropped the weight, and completely missed. And you don't expect Eve Muirhead to miss a chance like that.
She'll be disappointed, very disappointed. Absolutely crucial end.
I've got to be honest, Alison, that's the first miss I've actually seen from Eve this week so far.
And I guess she's not 100% perfect all the time. But you don't want to miss at this stage. And I wonder if that will be one of those throws where you think what might have been. The measure is being called though. Is it yellow or is it red? It is very, very close. The girls weren't sure themselves. This will determine which one. One for Sweden or one for Scotland.
Okay.
So we see that it clearly is the red. So the draw probably was a shot, but if you are in doubt, you've got to play the hit.
Yeah, I don't think they'll regret making that decision. At least it is one if you're a Scotland fan, and that has levelled things up. But of course, it is big advantage Sweden in the 10th end. So I guess they're slightly happier. Well, it has been a game of ups and downs, that's for sure. And Eve Muirhead mustn't let that play on her mind going into this last end.
Yeah, Scotland just not being able to take one of their chances. And they've created plenty, so that even if they do lose this game, they can take plenty of positives from it.
Yeah, I guess they would take losing this and go through and beat Sweden in the final. We've done that before. So 10th end of this intriguing battle between these two top countries in women's curling, Scotland and Sweden. It's 5 all, and all to play for. Alison Walker and Kenny Edwards bringing you this 10th end live from the Stormarket Arena in Stavanger, Norway. It has been a tussle between these two, as we thought it would be. Scotland with a 100% record in the round robin so far, but under pressure here, that is for sure, in this last end.
That's a nice split on the guard. They're trying to keep that centre open.
Another game is over tonight between Latvia and Italy, and it's victory for the Latvian girls, 11-5 over Italy. That takes Latvia on to 2 wins in this championship. Italy on 1 victory. Will it be Scotland or will it be Sweden in our featured match with the win this evening?
It's to your brush.
It's been tight all the way.
Good, Claire. I got a faster time, but she must have been as positive. I got a faster time, but she must have been as positive.
So again, they'll look to
Good, Claire.
try and split this off. Problem we've got with the tick shot is you do leave a lot of garbage around out front, and sometimes you can spring one stone off and it can bounce back onto the centre line. And if Eve Muirhead can remove it from play, it would be replaced, and there you see it. And that's where the 4 rock free guard zone is enforced.
Yeah.
So in this situation, I would say it's 50-50 now, Alison. A few guards out front. 60-40 is swung to 50-50.
Even though one team has last stone.
Yes, certainly. I think you've got your guard on. If you can get around first, get into the 4 foot, guard it perfectly with 5 guards. It's going to be really difficult for Sweden to score here in 10.
Whoa, line's coming. Whoa, let it sit, let it sit. Let it sit. Good there.
Okay, back.
It's a bit speedier than perhaps they wanted it to be.
I must have got ball now on that one. Good bit. Sorry, I just gave it a bit. Yeah.
And you see, he was a little lucky not to catch the corner guard as well.
22.
So, will you win a game at the European Championships with a stone that's just biting the back of the 4 foot? Probably not. So I think that's why they'll elect us to continue throwing the centre guard.
Good, Becky.
Nice weight.
So the Scotland guard back up again.
Yeah, this is just sort of the formalities now. They're probably just going to run through a few stones. And look, Scotland have got 7 minutes, 17, 16 on the clock. Sweden with 5 minutes 43.
Whoa.
It's fine though. Okay, line's good.
Whoa back. Line's good.
Well, that could have a significant impact on this game.
5 minutes 43 should be enough, Alison, but things getting a little bit tricky. Maybe not.
It means, yeah, they don't have time to hang about and think about things too much.
Yeah, well looked after.
Whereas Scotland have that extra couple of minutes. There's the clock ticking down on the 2 benches.
I nearly feathered that red corner guard into the house. That's why Eve just rushed out to try and sweep that one in. If that had just gripped the top of the 12, that could have been so important.
Same way. Same. Maybe a little bit further.
Whoa then.
Weight's up there.
Whoa.
It's good, it's good. Just line. My brushes. Just line, it's ready. Can't really touch for weight. It's going to be a little bit further. 3. She's in 4 this time. 4. Never.
Whoa.
Needs to sit down. And it's just maybe picked up a little bit of debris there.
Okay.
I think they'll just hit and check in behind that red guard this time.
Yeah, I thought so, yeah.
They won't run it because they'll just try and keep a catcher.
då kan jag hämta.
Yeah, aha.
Ja, precis.
Det är ju en ganska trevlig dubbel.
Ja, jag tänker på att vi har en ganska bra dubbelchans just nu.
Man kan ju spela den här.
Do you think they're aware of the time?
Så kommer det inte vara stängt.
I think they are aware of the time. They'll probably have one person within the team who will be keeping an eye on the time clocks.
Vi provar på dubbeln, träff på dig. Eller ja.
All right.
Okej, fokus.
Det är lite utsida.
Ja, nappar av då. För då stannar vi i alla fall inte center.
Jajamän.
Här är väl också ganska rakt? Ja,
So probably hit and keep the shooter with this one.
ja! Nej! Nej! Nej, nej! Bra! Bra där. Det är bra.
And has it hung around? It hasn't.
Bra så.
So a slight missed opportunity for Sweden there.
I wonder if we're just going a little bit shorter.
Are we going 3
Yeah, so-
3/4 way? Okay. Pretty fast.
Eve and Anna have decided to throw a guard on this. And it'll ask the question of Sweden, will they peel the guard or just play a draw around into
Wee bit less.
the 4?
Leave me your head. Scotland,
Where's the
90% on
winner?
5 draws,
Mine's good.
69% on 3 hits. So our draws have been good.
It's nice. Easy, guys. Mine's fine.
2, 3.
Easy.
Line's good.
Just sweep it to the centre. Sweep it to the centre.
3, 4.
Whoa.
Line's good.
Whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Good.
That's good.
I like that one a little bit shorter. Again, they've got a chance to play the hit and stick in behind the corner guard.
Good, Eve.
So they would maybe have a go at the double if Eve did put one top of the 8-foot.
Where that E is.
Ja, vi provar dubbeln.
Ja. Dubbel med vick.
Not wanting to give Gruyère too much of a shout, but on the E
Clearing.
is what they're thinking.
Yeah, these teams are thinking 2 or 3 shots ahead. They know what needs to be done.
Ja!
Mia Pritz, 86% on her draws, 80 on her hits.
Sticks it back and ends up in a dreadful position.
Bra.
And if you're Eve Muirhead, you're going to be laughing all the way to the bank because you've been just given a big check.
Yeah.
And if you get right into
Yeah,
the top of the
yeah.
4-foot with this one,
Yeah, I think so.
Like 10. It's just a wee bit slower.
Right there, guys.
Okay. Touch 4, I take it. 5, 6. Touch 4 foot, yeah. I had that drop, yeah.
Well, what an end this has
I don't think
been.
it's changed much since then. Not quite as quick as the other side, but just need to be positive play. Okay. Not quite as quick as the other side. No. Okay.
1 minute, it's plain sailing for Sweden. The next, it's advantage Scotland.
Stand still, man.
yeah, big chance for Scotland to capitalise on that mistake.
Where?
It's nice.
Line's good.
8.
Line's really good.
7.
Oh, close. Yep. Just wait. Yep. 4. Yep.
So this one looking pretty good.
Hard.
Have they got it past the top guard?
Hard. Yeah, bounce it. Bounce it. Hard. Go, go, Vicky. Hard.
They haven't. So
What happened to
maybe
that?
ice just going a little flat. And I expect Maria Pritz to actually throw the hit.
Huh?
She's certainly a stronger
Det är som tycker
take-out player than a drawer.
Bara utanför där
But,
Ja. Men 65.
look at the ice there. She might actually be playing the tap.
På 65.
Just have a look. Maybe at the overhead.
Ja.
There we see it.
65. Oj, jag hade
I think it's just going to be a cold draw to the edge of the four.
Kommer vi igenom porten? Jag tänker då ska man ju spela.
Great chance for Scotland there. Missed.
Här är vi dragit många. 65. 65-70 eller vad tror du? 65? Jag tror 70 marginalen. 65. 65. Ja.
Still a pressure shot for Maria Pritz. Last stone of this 10th end.
Det är bara att köra.
Yeah, it will be the last stone off the game as well. Swoopers are on this one. All the way. This one's cutting hard. Has it sneaked past the top one? I don't think it has. And it's going to be a steal of one for Scotland and the win.
In the most unlikely of circumstances, who would have thought? Wow, what an end that was. It could have gone absolutely either way. Mistakes all round. And it's Scotland who have emerged as the winners in this round-robin game between Scotland and Sweden. Scotland 6, Sweden 5.
No practice watching their hits going up there. Yeah.
I know.
What was it, like 80? Oh, that's annoying.
It's good, right? We got the win. The win's win, guy. You played well. Good. We stuck in well.
Do you know what? See when you're sitting in the hack, when you shouted 8 there, I kind of like, see when you see it?
You can see
yeah,
it.
you can see it here. I knew it was going to.
There was a sheet earlier on in the week that
Yeah.
saying that if it hadn't took the curl, it would have got to 6, I think.
Yeah. You think?
Like your weight was good.
You're good. We did enough.
I'm just
Good
thinking,
this
just so
time.
we know for.
Yeah, so Scotland managing to steal 1 and 10.
Like, yeah,
6-5 winners.
If you look at it here, you can see this side's pretty polished.
Yeah.
This side
Yeah,
gets
you can
frosted
see
from here.
as soon as you go out into the 12 foot.
Teams just discussing why the their final stone pulled a little harder. I think it's maybe just to the frost being closer to the stand. Just a little bit different to the other side. Maybe he just got caught out later on in the game. But it's another win on the board. Eve Muirhead on to 7 wins. No defeats yet. Denmark, Russia, all square. Lena Nielsen trying to keep herself in with a chance of making the playoffs. She made the double. She has. And a win against Russia, who have won 4 straight. So Russia moved to 4 and 3, and Denmark now progressed to 4 and 3. So they are both in contention with a chance of making the playoffs.
Den var jeg ikke glad for at spille.
One other game in progress here in the Sumac Arena, and that's between the Czech Republic and Norway. Czech Republic making a great 3 in the 10th end to take this into an all-important extra end. Czech Republic, they too can stay in contention for the playoffs if they pick up a win here, and they would all but guarantee their spot at the Worlds if they could get this win. So we see 1 centre guard on for Czech Republic. Norway do have last stone. Czech Republic 2 wins, 4 losses. Norway only one win.
Můžeš čekej. Potřebuju dobrých 6, ale jo? Wow. Buď u něj, ale budu ho muset táhnout kamkoliv asi, jo? Yep.
Well, this one looks pretty good. So, Marianne Rorvik of Norway gonna try and peel the guard.
Nej. Helt väck.
This one looks pretty high for line at the moment. She caught a piece. She hasn't, but she catches the one in the house. How important could that Yellowstone at the back of the 12-foot be in this game? Anna Kubeska of Czech Republic, the skip. Trying to get round the centre guard. And this one just not curling as much as the rest, and doesn't get right in behind.
Vi har en timeout nå, har vi ikke det? Ja. Vi har time, please. Yeah.
So Norway have called a timeout.
Hvorfor ikke? Ja, enten den og få meg den. Vi er litt sånn... Ja, men hvis vi bare fjerner garden, så drar hun rundt på 4 fot etterpå, så må jeg doble og ikke jamme for en seier.
I think the shot here would be just to drive that one in the nose. Even roll away, probably be the call. Gotta think you can get to the 1 foot.
Vi kan ikke dra, for da kan hun bare...
Stig Højberg, Team Norway coach.
Nei, vi må prøve det på. Hvordan køler det her? Her har jeg kølt over på vanten. Jeg lurer på om vi skal smelle toeren ned den på 8 fot, for å få med begge. Ja, jeg vet det. Så jeg er egentlig litt keen på å få vekk den, kanskje kjappe den.
So 7-7 here on this extra end.
Bare tett nedpå.
Coach will be saying just peel that yellow out of there.
Sitter vi shot? Så må hun gjøre noe.
Ja, for da vil hun antageligvis rulle.
Jeg har jo dragning av den her uansett. Kjapp på den. Ja, på den annen. Ja, så jeg rullet ut, ja. Altså, det smeller garden.
Jeg ruller på innsiden av den.
Ja, men jeg ser jo ikke hele, da. Jeg ser jo ikke hele.
So maybe we're thinking of driving the guard off here, maybe trying to pick the one in the 8 foot.
Ja, smeller garden ned, ja.
Be a good call.
Ja, da gjør vi det. Ja, jeg kipper til. Jeg er ganske tjukk.
There's Pal Trulson, 2002 Olympic gold medalist, winning out there in Ogden, Salt Lake City, USA. He is coaching the Norwegian men's team now. But you can't do much for Marianne Rorvik here. And she really has thrown the heat on this one. And makes a great shot. Removes the yellow at the back of the house and the guard.
Det er ikke så lett å se på de lange der, altså. Ja, sorry. Okay.
So close to making that perfectly.
Ja. Mikrofonen min er på nå, da. For så dere vet det.
Mě třeba zrovna přijde možná lepší na tomto ledě tady kamera. Protože tady prostě to může dopadnout na split a jako... Že jo, víš?
You see Martin Schnittel on the left there, who has been skipping the Czech Republic men's team most of the week. E.G., the elder brother, has been on the bench. They have struggled. Only picked up a couple of wins. But the women's team, they have 2 wins. They're trying to make it 3.
Kam to odsadíme? Půlka modrýho asi,
Nehrál bych dozadu, hrál bych opravdu jako...
No to jo, půlka modrýho asi.
So I think they're just probably just talking about what hand to take this on rather than where to place it. They know they need to be fully in the forefoot.
To má poměrně těžký z té strany, který brání ten kámen malinko, jo, takže jo.
Dobře. Takže půlka myslíš, nebo trošku víc ještě? Maličko víc.
Malinko víc asi, malinko víc. Malinko víc dejte.
Dobře.
A když by ten kámen měl být kratší, tak jenom ohlídejte, aby byly zhruba na stejný úrovni, aby tam neměla hit, tak by musela hrát draw.
Time clocks won't be an issue. They do have over 2 minutes. Karol Kubeska, the coach, has given the input, and a great chance for the Czechs now.
Nå for når de stopper, nå er det 2 timeouter, så nå kan liksom være trenge.
So electing to play the end turn for a left-handed player. Trying to come around this stone in the top of the 8 foot. Supers having to really work it. Oh, that's a great shot. Right down into the button. Great sweep by the front end. They didn't seem to panic at all, so they must have been pretty confident. There probably is a draw there on the end turn. You see this one, great sweeping action. Does get past the guard by quite a bit and pulls up onto the tee line.
Ingenting å dra på. Jeg kjører vanlig, og pilene har stått. Og ja.
So Marianne Rorvik elected to play the double. I think I might just I played the end turn draw, bump it back, but obviously confident with the takeout game.
Sving litt da.
Has this one just been thrown a little high? It has, and it's going to be a win for the Czech Republic. And Norway will remain bottom of the table, only on 1 win, 6 defeats, whereas Czech Republic have 3 wins and 4 defeats. 8-7 after 11 ends of some great curling over on sheet A.
Nei, det siste er dårlig sett. Jeg hørte det jeg skulle sparke fra Tore. Marianne! Og Torald, det bare... Det var derfor jeg stoppet litt da.
So that's the final game here in the SCO Arena, Stavanger, Norway, for the Gruyère European Curling Championships 2013. Scotland-Sweden was our feature game in the 8th end. Maria Pritt with a chance to make the first 2 of the game, trading ones right through. Hits it on the nose and takes the lead for the first time. 9th end, Scotland's Eve Muirhead, a little unsure whether Sweden were sitting shot, so elected to play the takeout. And just over curled at that lightweight. And after the measure, it was a single point to tie the game at 5 each. 10th and final end.
65.
Maria Pritt with a draw to the 4. And sweepers couldn't hold it straight. And it crashed the guard, and it would have been a steal of 1. 6-5. Scotland were the winners. So Scotland 7-0 now, topping the table alongside Switzerland. Elsewhere, as we've seen, Czech Republic, great comeback from 3 down to beat Norway 8-7. Switzerland winners over Germany 8-2. Denmark 6-5 winners over Russia, and 11-5 Latvia defeated Italy. So here are the standings. Switzerland and Scotland topping the table. Denmark, Russia and Sweden on 4 wins and 3 defeats. Czech Republic all alone there on 3 wins and 4 defeats, while Germany, Latvia, Norway and Italy, all hopes of making the playoffs, have passed them by.
Eve, congratulations on the win. That was some final end, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. Do you know what? The whole game was a great game. I think it was a very high quality game. Last end, yeah, it's always going to come down to last end, last stone against Sweden. You know, it's always a really tough game, and yeah, we managed to grind it out. Like I had a miss in the 8th end when I had a chance to blank and ended up nosing, which wasn't ideal. And then I guess the same in the 9th end, a nose hit for 2. These things happen, but you know, like a win's a win, and we'll take it.
The last couple of shots, then, did you think that was it when she was throwing?
No, you know what, we had a good last end there. Like my last one ended up fine. Like, you know, as long as we covered it and left her a draw to the 4-foot, like we know she hadn't played many draws the whole game, and that's what we said. As long as we make sure and make her play her last one, because you know there's a lot of pressure on them in that game, because that puts them down to 3 losses now. Was there an issue with the frost or something down one side of the ice, do you think? Well, you could see the frost creeping in on that intern side there, and we kind of said that when I was in the hack, and I thought I put enough weight on my last one there, but it just came up short. But you know, we are on the right side. Like if you're going to miss that shot, that's the right place to miss it.
In terms of the way your team played, is that one of the best performances, do you think, all in?
Yeah, for sure. Like my team were great out there. Like it's great knowing that I've got 3 players there that I can really rely on. Like those girls are great. They give it everything, sweep their guts out. You know, like that. We've done a lot of work in the summer, like cardiovascular wise and strength wise, and you know, like it's really showing. And we really did have a really good gutsy team performance out there.
Well done, well played with all the wins.
Thank you.
So that was winning skip Eve Muirhead, giving us the rundown on the game over Sweden. So Scotland 6-5 winners this evening, and was quite an entertaining game of 10 ends. We've seen some great shots being played by both teams, but from Alison and myself here in Stavanger, Norway, thanks for listening.